What is going on, everyone? Better late than never. It's pretty much almost Monday, but every Sunday I play this Pokemon X playthrough. It's been nearly 2 weeks since I have played this game, so I don't even remember where I left off, honestly. What else is there to say? I do want to thank my cousin and his wife Sierra. They gift me a lot. They just got back from Texas actually, and they got me this Chinese tag team Mewtwo and Mew. It's my first ever Chinese card and a CGC 9. I don't mind. Um, if it's gifted to me, I don't mind the grading company nor the grade. It's a really nice gift. Thank you to my cousin. I almost said my cousin Juan. My cousin Frankie and his wife Sierra for gifting me that. It was really nice and thoughtful. I love collecting Mewtwo cards. Without further ado, let's jump right into the game though. I'll unmute the sound. Got our classic battle music here. It was really loud in my headphones. So I remember our character's name is Bailey, named after the WWE wrestler, of course. And let me know if I need to adjust audio, whether it's my voice or the game audio. I will do it. I will comply. Let's take a look at our team. I gotta get used to controls again. So we have Anubis, the Lucario, level 42. Real Deal Rips, the Blastoise. Hot Wings, Talonflame, level 39. Sugar Glider, level 32. Kermit. Now, I remember I wanted to start to pick up where we left off a little bit. I remember I want to have just one water type starter on my team. So I have to either pick between Kermit or Blastoise. I don't know why I picked. I had to pick Blastoise, but out of the Kalos starters, I'd say Froakie. That whole evolution line is my favorite. Got a few Pokemon in the box. It's not a Nuzlocke again. I just want to remind you, we are nicknaming everything that we catch, so just for funsies. Maybe we try to evolve Dino. Ah, come on, controls. I was watching a stream last night of somebody playing Pokopia. My immediate thoughts were, I'm kind of glad I'm holding off on the game. Not that I think it's a bad game, but it's just not anything that I'm particularly in a rush to get to, because I know once I get into it, it's going to consume a lot of my time. Okay, so we have just the pure water or water dark that we can choose from. Blastoise is pure water. Greninja is water dark. Rock Dragon would be really nice. I think I might go get rid of the Greninja, honestly. Either Garchomp or Tyrantrum could be really nice on this party. So I'll rock with that for now. So the reason it took me so long to start tonight's stream, sorry to everyone that may have been looking forward to watching the stream earlier. I just got carried away with errands earlier, and then when I did have free time, I spent a lot of my day editing this video and getting it posted on Instagram and TikTok. A reel on TikTok, and I just, if you're posting on video on TikTok, is it just a TikTok or the video? I guess. But it's about a 3-minute long video of a card show scavenger hunt from yesterday. Well, this past Saturday now. Like wheezing a little bit. My goodness. I think I'll be all right. Got 5 out of 8 badges. We defeated Corinna. Pretty sure we did this one, right? Oh, we're on this one? Okay, this looks new. Yeah, we haven't done this yet. I don't know if we're ready. Maybe we can mess around in the wild for a little bit. came from. It's been so long. Pokeball Factory. It's got to be a way in, right? Nothing. Oh yeah, that'll help. Do I just keep bugging her? Or him? Maybe it's not time for this part of the storyline yet. I did want to make sure my Discord link is active or accurate. 1 moment. I did want to say thank you to 144 followers on Twitch and 130 even, I think, on YouTube. So thanked each and every one of you. So now that I have this, going back to like YouTube, I guess, now that I have this Chinese card, this is my first ever Chinese card. It's really nice. That's a tag team card. I don't have to worry about getting this Mew and Mewtwo card. That'd be a nice Mewtwo Monday Instagram post. But I may have to start opening Chinese gem mint packs now. Some booster boxes for you. Now I got the hiccups. Yeah, I might start opening some gem mint Chinese boxes. I really would love that Arcanine SIR. It's a beautiful card. Trying to think what else. The Gengar too. There's the one with the evolutions. I don't know if I think that's gem mint one. I don't really keep up with like the Chinese packs, but I mean I might as well. For a while it took me. Wow, why did we go back in there? For a while it took me to took me a little bit, I guess, to warm up to wanting to collect even Japanese cards. But now I do that for YouTube videos only. I used to rip only English packs for Instagram videos, but I kind of got a little bored of making short form content. I would rather do a live stream, open packs on the live stream, make it a little bit more exciting. Let me look at the town map. What are we doing? I'm pretty sure we have to fight that gym leader. Come on, fan club, move tutor. I think we need that. Let's look at what we have for TMs. Rock tomb. 60. Better have something better than 60 power. Yeah, ancient power. Wow, ancient power is the same thing. Never mind. Yeah, let's teach that to. I was gonna say, did I not hit yes? That was a lot of dialogue there. Just to learn a move. Oops. I really want to get a new mic. I still want to have a boom mic, but I don't know. I might try out this other one. Literally on the floor right next to me. Light charge. Power rates. Just kind of wild grass. Now we can face some trainers now that our team's all healed up. I remember kind of scurrying through this like wild area here with this route. Fan of Stunfisk at all. Both forms. we don't need the. I guess we'll be cool about it. I guess it's Mega Ball, baby. One of my favorite Mega Evolutions. I know it's really basic. It's probably like the poster child of Mega Evolution. Now that it has a new form too, Mega Lucario Z, which I still like this form a little bit better. But I do like them both. There we go. I was gonna say I don't have the sniffles, but there we go. Been in there. Another one. No, not quick right. Excuse me. There was another one. There was one card that I missed from my card show scavenger hunt. I didn't quite think about it. It was a Steelix trainer gallery with Jasmine in it. I could have used it, dang it. No, I may have to order it. If I really need it in time. Which, yeah, I probably will, but I'm in no rush for it, honestly. I should have gotten my Mewtwo Monday post schedule, but I don't even have that ready. I was just so carried away with video editing. I'm always doing something on my phone. Fight me. Maybe we did already. Okay, maybe we just say YOLO and go for the gym leader. You only live once. I went the right the first time. Let's go. Try to battle everybody. That's how we'll get our XP. If we have to go back, we'll go and heal. Callie. Oh, should heal a long time ago. That's not gonna do a whole lot of damage anyway. Oof. New Pokemon. I'm gonna start battling very smart now. Using my brain. All of my brain power. What a blow. Thank goodness we use Leech Seed. Put us back in the green. Wings, 40 piece. Everybody's getting levels. All right. Keep pancake in. He's good luck. Seeds effect is still active. So I know I said yesterday that I was gonna attempt to stream this game a lot longer than I was streaming yesterday. Yesterday I streamed like I think 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, 3.5 maybe. But today I'm gonna do my 2 hour minimum at the very least. I feel like a lot of people are saying that the hour loss is really making a difference, and I could probably somewhat agree. Not too much of a difference though. Double D, gotta lock in, absolutely. Lock in. I was gonna reach out to you too. I was thinking of you right as I started stream. I might hate you. Uh-oh. What happened? What did you do now? Oh, no worries. I just, I have the cards here. Like, if I would have not really been upset. You know what I mean? But I haven't sent them off yet, so it's still good. It's not a bad thing. Sent to the wrong Pokemon, but I know Flame Charge will do a lot of damage. What is the deck you want to run though? I should have some cards for it too. Cynthia's Garchomp, okay. I might have a couple, probably one double rare EX of Cynthia's Garchomp. If you need like Cynthia's Power Wave, I might have a few of those. And then it's pre-evolutions, of course. Perfect, you have two. So you would just need like one, or just let me know what you would need, basically. I think we came up with that one. Oh dear. Valerie. Well, this is Linnea, but Valerie seems to be the gym leader's name. Yeah, I'll take a look after stream. Should have some time. Nice. I'm glad you found something though. Rotation's coming up very soon. I don't have any pre-orders for Perfect Order, unfortunately, but it pretty soon. Damn, I think it might be next weekend already. If it's Saturday, I don't know if I'll have. You know what? While I'm live, I'm gonna look. But then also too, let me not forget. I was trying to make sure I have an updated link to my Discord server. So, moments. I just already have Discord open. Yep, still about the same. It's different with YouTube. Like at the top of every stream when I have the starting soon screen on, I have to copy and paste from my phone into, I have a copy and paste thing in my notes that I just like literally copy and paste into the description of my YouTube streams, just so that there's no. Before there was like nothing there in the description, so now that there is something there every time, I should probably put some hashtags in there too somewhere. By the way, just saying, perfect order battle builds. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so that'll solve the issue. That'll bring the price spike a little bit down. Let's try this one. Oh no. Let's take a look. We should have some revives. Gotta keep some. Yeah, this should only go to $4, right? Something like that, Nice stretchers for a while were right around that price, like $3-4. Just the regular non-hollow bolt cards, you know. The reverse hollows too, they go for like a nice. I was gonna say I wonder how much, but I think it's like $10 for the reverse hollow of like about that for the reverse hollow of Pokepad. It's crazy to see that though. So many TCG players are in pain without that card. Sorry to those that are actually going through it. But yeah, I do want to look at. So okay, so the Discord link is active. I can never spell Google right the first time. It takes me a few tries. Pokemon pre-release events near me. I'm not gonna completely dox like every location. You know what I mean? I some things have to stay private, I suppose, until I know for sure, or until it feels safe to say so in certain instances. But here, let me look over here before I bring it up. Now that I'm playing on my laptop here, I'm able to bring up other screen um, stuff from look up stuff and actually do like PowerPoints and stuff here. Okay. Pre-release. Make this full screen again. It's a little bit better. Okay, there's a few of them near me. This one is Monday, March 16th, so next week. That one would be a little bit better. It's my cousin's birthday, though. I don't. Hopefully, there's no plans. Day of. It's a Monday. I'm thinking of getting new sleeves, then selling the double rare EXs I have, like Pikachu. Oh, okay. That'd be a nice thing to do if you're able to do that. You know, if they're just EXs that you're not even using or you don't really care for, you know, just definitely trade them for some store credit or something. Yeah, I was in the right place. Why'd I go back? Team's fully healed, by the way. So I'm thinking if there's one on Sunday, I'd really love to attend that. Monday wouldn't be so bad either, though. But I just get so it's all over the place on the weekend. Or during the week, excuse me. On the weekend, it's a little bit calmer. But I mean, even still, sometimes they get pretty busy. Release. Let's hit search. DJ Richard, what up? Oh, snap, Don. Don redeemed the sketch right away. Who are we sketching, Don Double D? Don Didi. So this is the one I was thinking of. This is going to be probably on Saturday. Yep, Saturday, March 14th at 12. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. When am I going to play some IRL TCG? Hopefully by next weekend. Oh, I'm drawing Roserade? Okay, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, I mean, with the pre-release, it is like a tournament style 40 day. Yeah, fair enough. I think Perfect Order with Shrouded Fable, you know, people were waiting for. I don't know if there was a little bit of delay for that set too, but people were waiting for a lot of playables to be released from that set. Try saying that like a bunch of times fast, but yeah. It sucks sometimes, having to wait, but you know, patience is really a virtue. What can I say? Sometimes we all really, really like need things in life, but like, do we really? You know, when we get it is when we get it. So, and to those, I just say hold your horses. If you're waiting for some pads or anything, likewise. I know those cards are so hard to hit. I only have hit one, so I don't know if I'm ready to let that go. All right, I'm currently just looking at some pre-release events near me right now. Thank you for your patience. I'll start this battle. We're not just listening to the same music over and over. And then Don Double D, after I beat the gym leader, is that okay if I wait till then to do your doodle? Do your doodle thing. Okay, sounds good, buddy. I think I need to start off with somebody else other than Anubis. We need a new Anubis. A newbie. Ooh, perfect. Let's see. There's this one too, which is actually a lot closer to me. Well, there's a bunch that are closer to me. So this one is on Sunday, 5 o'clock. It's a little better. I don't know how deep their events get though, It is the biggest city in my state for sure. So if that kind of gives you like an idea of like how busy things might get around here. I've kind of echoed this a bunch of times, but I never really check Targets, Walmarts, or even GameStops anymore. The GameStops are probably a little better now because they're charging a little bit more expensive than other places might be. A little bit more than retail, basically. I live in a semi-big city, so I think it's the biggest, or if not top 5 in your province. Interesting. I might have to take a guess off stream, though. I don't want you to share your location unless you really want to. Forget about Dragon Tail. We'll switch. I don't think Lucario knows any steel type moves yet. I don't think I'll get it. Probably not. I'd really have to like look at a map or something. So I'll actually write them down first. So we have, and then like the places too. I keep hitting back. Instead of like, I hit back on the browser instead of just going back to previous screen on the events Pokemon page. Keep messing myself up here. Sphere. I don't know if it's gonna do a whole lot with Fairy. 21. Now there's 21 results found. Before there was like 13. Okay. There's a lot though. There's a lot. Now that one I wouldn't be able to make. So Saturday, March 14th, I'm going to be doing a celebration. Well, not only I am, but me and my family are going to be doing a celebration of life for my grandmother. I'll be busy that day. I have a certain time, so I'm booked. But like, I really would not like to. I'd like to just dedicate the whole Saturday to my grandma, if I could. Maybe I'll look at this on my phone instead. I don't have the computer right in front of me, but I'm using it for other things right now. Main screen. Special attacks. Yeah, forget about it. So with it kind of being so me living, oh, hold on, I'll get right to you down double D. So with me living in the biggest city in my state, with these pre-release events, I feel like there's just gonna be a big crowd already. So like I sometimes in my mind I'm just like, why even try? But I think it would be worth it. Maybe second or third. Bro, my shop is doing it on Wednesday at 1 p.m. so you can't even go. Is there just one TCG shop near you? It's on Sunday. Oh, okay. Sundays you might be able to work. That's not bad. Got nothing to do on Sundays, right? A lot of times I don't, so that's why I'm kind of preferring to go on a Sunday if I can find a pre-release event or a shop that is doing it. We came up that way, right? What's this one? No. I don't think it's this one. I swear there's a gym like this already. What and probably in Fire Red Leaf Green. We gotta lock in. Tried that one already. We haven't been here yet, have we? I don't know if you'll get it for your first. Top 8 splits a box of perfect order. Oh, booster box. So this set's not going to be a special set. It's going to be just a normal size set with any set that has a booster box. Basically, signifies that for me at least. It should be for any normal TCG fan. I have to lock in for top 8, right, dude? You never know with those pre-release events, though. What you get is what you get. It's just based on the luck of the draw most of the time, and what you pull. Luck of the draw and the pull. So good luck to you in your pre-release events, and to anybody else that may participate in one. I still really should be able to. Just gonna be a busy weekend next weekend, so I am looking it up on my phone instead now, so I can share some links around with people. Said I wanted to start off with a different Pokemon other than Anubis, the Lucario now. It's my strongest, but not for like moves against what I'm going against. The booster bundle is $49.99 plus tax. Oof. Well, I know Canadian's a little bit more expensive, but that's like the normal price for booster bundles nowadays, unfortunately. I remember they were like $24.99, not $29.99, even like $30. I mean, for 6 packs, honestly, it's not horrible. And how popular Pokemon is. A lot of people love the rip packs too, just like myself. Every Thursday. Plus the promos and everything. Oh, you mean the build and battle kits? If you're talking about the promos. Are those $49.99? Oh, okay. I feel like they should be a little bit cheaper though. Build and battle kits, you only get 4 packs. Those should be like $25.99 or $30. I don't know. Depends what people are charging for entry. But yeah, the booster bundles being $49.99, that sounds about right. one room over. Are we ready? Oh, my Blastoise took a lot of damage in that last battle. We go. We're about to fight Valerie is her name, right? Something like that. Booster bundle? Yeah, okay. But it's building battle kits for pre-release events. Drawing? Oh, after the battle. After the battle. Do I owe you one too? I was almost gonna tell you in your stream that you got a doodle for me. Draw one of those anime girls from Wuthering Winds? Waves? Forgot what the game's called. Bruh. I wonder how much it would be for entry. I would guess, like I said, 25, maybe $30. Bruh, I can't draw that. Yeah, that's a lot of detail, my friends. I don't think I'd even attempt. If I would, it would probably look super generic. I just unwrapped a brand new pad because this is all I have. I think this is my last sheet too. Reserved for Don Double D's drawing. My second one for you, I believe. I told you I had a mechanical pencil. Look at how this one came out. Because I was able to erase, take my time a little bit. Drew Bennett for Don Double D. I'll go in and ask when I buy some sleeves. Yeah, definitely. I would do that. Damn, hot damn. And I would have loved to do shading too. Right? Oh yeah. Except its feet are cut off a little bit, but that's fine. We're not going to talk about that. We don't show toes for free. So again, there's a few pre-release events near me. I don't know if it's going to work Saturday because again, I want to dedicate that whole Saturday to just spending time with my grandma's family and, honoring her that day. So her name was Valerie. Fairy type gym. Oof, I'm going to suffer. Lucario is going down immediately. But I think with that Bennett drawing, DJ, I could have probably shaded a little bit, I feel. I didn't want to take too long for Don Double D, because when I was sketching, he had to go. So I was like, you know what? Let me just show him what I have. And I'm not any drawing that I sketch, I'm not gonna really like sketch off stream. What I show is what I show. That's the final result. I love the gym leader music in this game. It is an absolute banger. Imagine they dropped this in the club. Okay, so I checked that one. That was... Actually, like I said, I'm going to write these down. Wait, Don Double D, I'll give you a drawing on the brand. You get first dibs on the brand new. So I'm going to use this one for writing down times and dates and things like that for these pre-release events. So I can call around and ask if they'll have some room. Excuse me. Man, I can't control these burps sometimes. They just come out randomly. I'm eating a lot of gassy foods apparently. It is time to hydrate too. Not even close to that hour mark. But it's good to remind ourselves with or without that redemption. Oh, so DJ too. If you're still here, I changed the name of my Discord server, and I thought I came up with like a genius idea one day, but then I took a look at your Discord server's name, and I was like, dude, I don't want you to feel like I was ripping off you. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to take inspiration from people sometimes, and I'll always give credit too. But I was like, damn, his thing is already called the Shadow Realm, so. But the reason I went with Realm is because I was like, my name's Real Deal. It's literally just slapping an M right after Real, so it's just Real Deal Realm. I thought it would look nice, but anywho, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that. So I changed it back to just Real Deal server, I think, or something like that. Real Deal RIP server. Something generic for now until I come up with something better. No worries. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't feel like I feel like I can maybe come up with something a little bit better. Real Deal Realm. I don't know. Well, I remember I used that like first viewer reward redemption. That's what I have to say. Reward redemption. Yeah. I used the first one from you, and now I don't think either of us use it anymore. I would have a lot of people like start chatting first, and then like use that or redeem that later. So that's why I took it away personally. Wait, so that's our second strongest. Still got a lot of HP. Flame charge and flail combo? That might be dangerous. The reason I say Shadow Realm is because the lore with your original character has shadow powers. Nice. I kind of figured like that. Do I remember the price I told you they had dragon shields at? Oof, I don't know. I want to say $13.99, but that's very close. It's literally $1 difference. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Check this one. You know, this one's that's so slacking here. Sorry. Just check those 13.99. Okay, good guess. That was my first guess too. I'm calling it. There's probably hundreds of Discord servers called Shadow Realm. Okay, appreciate that, bro. I mean, I just kind of wanted to run that by you too. I mean, not that I think it was like a big deal to do so like off stream, but now now that you're here, it kind of reminded me to like bring that up. I suppose I appreciate the acceptance, I suppose. And the permission. The full name of this game store is called Battle Brothers Mini. Well, actually, that might be doxing the location, but I don't care. Battle Brothers Miniature Wargaming. That's a lot to write down. I want to write down the full store though. And this is. This might be really weird. I'm writing them down. Let's go, Sylveon. Really masculine, Eevee. I might go. Oh, here are the dragon sleeves I have, my friends. I don't know why I've never like shown you, or even thought to. Got the anniversary ones. Blue, silver, matte dual. This is what they look like. You need me to bump up the lighting a little bit too. I'm always happy to do that. But look at when I bump it up all the way, I like lose a little bit of saturation in there. I don't know. I get a little over too white, basically. How does the two color work? I couldn't even tell you, bro. Again, I haven't played in any IRL events, so I don't know what's like acceptable or not. But yeah, I use those. Actually, I use the official Pokemon sleeves for now. Like at pre-release events. Maybe I'll take these along with me, just in case I get a hit or something. But I thought I picked these up because these are a special edition anniversary style. Textured back and smooth other side. Get a little bit of the lower there. WWW. Showing the whole box. Number one product seller here. All right, let's KO this boss. This gym leader. He's not a boss. Maybe. So this upcoming week too, I did mention it. It took me forever to post about it today, but yes, well, day before now, Saturday, this past Saturday, basically I did a card show scavenger hunts. It's been my sixth time going to this venue, but it's always a good time to go there. Always happy to link up with the vendors, friends that I've met over time. Probably been going to the show for a little over a year. I need to like get Streamlabs out of here. I don't know how to do that. Let's see, roles manager. Streamlabs, where you at? Can't find it. But just disregard Streamlabs from now on. Let me take a look at them. Ooh, I love those purple matte. Those look really nice. I'm a big fan of all cool colors. I love green, I love blue, I love purple. No specific order. Maybe. Some days you might ask me, I might like blue a little bit more than green. I like some of the warmer colors too, but I have my preferences. Cool color guy. Figure this out. How to get Streamlabs out of here. That's how to hit the road. I might have to actually sign in to Streamlabs and like. What's the word? Not give them permission anymore. Oh, let me look at the copper mats too. I'm not so much a fan of the copper mats though. The brown is. I mean, if you like it, go for it, my friend. Don't let my opinion stop you. But that color, I'm just not too much a fan of, honestly. Man, what is the Sylveon made of, bro? Did they keep healing? I keep attacking it. I'm like, I look away after every attack. The Sylveon that was made of steel. Copper and orange because of fighting type. Fair, fair. I'll give you that. I could see it. Damn, the Sylveon's taking about my whole team. I don't know who to use now. Pancake, come on, MVP. This might be kind of foolish, but Leech Seed. There's another one Sunday at 3 o'clock. Might check that one out. I really want to check out this shop, honestly, with or without a pre-release event. This one is called the Mana Vault. I'm at least just writing their shop names down. We can always look up their shop names later, then give them a call throughout the week. See if anybody else is inquiring about pre-release event, any pre-release events or so. Only one in your city? Damn, that sucks. Good thing I have a few options here. I don't think they really do any like guarantees here. Like you can't pre-order a pre-release event. Pretty much first come, first serve. That's why I've also been kind of afraid to even try with some of these events. I shouldn't let that stop me. Sometimes I can be a little nervous to go places by myself, but next month, oof, I got a big stream coming up. I got an IRL stream planned. I'm gonna get it on the schedule too. But I'm gonna be going to Chicago, Collecticon. Maybe I shouldn't put it on the schedule, but just because like if you know, you know, kind of thing. Like I don't want to put any like bad juju or anything out there like that. Give anybody any ideas. And this Sylveon finally goes down. I just noticed it was a male too. And it's the one. Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured it would be that one. So what's that? 3 p.m. I'm just gonna write down a few options, maybe like three. You know, there's so I what can I tell you? I think I said 21 Pokemon Play locations found near me in my city. My city hosts regionals too, so I'm hoping to film that at some point this year. That'll be maybe I can look that up as well. But Collecticon Chicago, that'll be next month. I'll buy my tickets some point this month for them for the event because then I need to start saving up. That card show scavenger hunt's gonna be nuts. I'm gonna go crazy. Annoying because I could buy a full deck for like 15, but now I'm spending like 40. Ooh, a full deck nowadays can be pretty pricey. I mean, without even going for like full arts and like the fanciest cards of them all. How much Death and Rivals have I opened? Quite a lot. Probably that's been the number one set I've probably opened the most of. It's tied with Black Bolt White Flare, honestly, but I would say quite a lot. Quite a lot, my friends. Let's see when they'll be coming around. Looks like October this year. Wait. Maybe they came already. 27? Maybe they don't have anything yet. They say we could find Reddit, according to Reddit, we could find out like August 30th when Worlds is going on, but nothing yet. But this past October, that's when I was in Chicago Collecticon last time. But the last time I was filming, so when I never stream like this either, like just with my phone in hand like this because I don't have the steadiest hand, so I use a gimbal, of course, and I have my phone horizontally, but I completely forgot that my auto lock was on, so I forgot to turn this off. This button right there. So now I know for next IRL live stream, I've learned that. Definitely, you've probably noticed in my past IRL live stream, I'm getting a lot better at that. So we have that to look forward to. That'll be next month, towards the end of April. All of the Pokemon are from DR. So, dude, every deck you build is Destined Rivals, isn't it? That set's a banger, man. I don't blame you. All right. We beat Valerie. GG's. Then we get our 6th gym badge. In this stream, so we're about to hit that 1 hour mark. In this stream, I'd like to get to either 7th or 8th gym badge. Maybe catch a legendary or something tonight. Such good abilities in DR. Yeah. Have you run or ran any Team Rocket decks at all? Always wanted to be a Pokemon? Oh my god, that's weirdo. You always want Pokemon to be real, but do you ever want to be a Pokemon? I guess some people really might. I've never had that desire. She just likes violence. Where's my gym badge? Did she give it to me already? Tweaking. did. I did not pay attention to that. That doesn't even look like a fairy gym badge. It looks like a bug type. I haven't, but I planned on it. Got you. Okay. Definitely check it out. I think I ran a Team Rocket stack like once or twice. Maybe like once. I found out how it will be. $40 for the pre-release event. Yeah, I feel like they're going up and up, man. Inflation, damn it. Even in your country, just the thing. Prices are going up all around the world, and interest too. So this upcoming week too, I promise, I am finally. I don't know if I'm gonna get the arm from my monitor yet, but I am gonna take down this acrylic pack dispenser because it's just sitting here empty. I don't know if I'm gonna fill it one day. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it either. I'm gonna just hang on to it for now. Maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to like get a bunch of like booster boxes and like I don't know. Maybe I'll sell all my cards and buy a bunch of sealed product and then just do it all over and over. But the reason I stopped doing that though, I had my own website for a little bit to kind of get you up to speed. Don Double D. I did have my own website for a little bit, and I was selling packs for pretty cheap on there, pretty much to like only U.S. residents. But man, I got like a little bit of a warning that I need to have some kind of like not written permission, but just some kind of authentication or something that proves that I can sell Pokemon cards, basically, which is kind of silly. So many people sell on Whatnot, but I guess Whatnot takes care of that portion of it. Yeah, just doing it for the fighting and grass, special energy, and damn Pokeball, and the damn Pokemon. True that, dude. So, which one of the 4 promos are you looking forward to, my friends? I was talking about this not too long ago. Let's bring them over here. These are the 4 that you get. Sorry, I can't make this image a little bit bigger. Maybe this one. There we go. Tyrantrum or Barbaracle. That's what I'm thinking. Or Doublade, honestly, because Yukihiro Tada, one of my favorite card artists. Superior, I'd probably say, is like the weakest Link. Maybe Nuts. It could be Doublade too, but I just love the art style. That's why I'm biased towards it. I definitely see Barbaracle being like the most playable. For sure, for sure. There's the build and battle kits. Well, just the bottom half of it. I am not looking forward to Mega Starmie in the set. Oh my god! Let's look towards the next set after Perfect Order. We need so Ninja Spinner. Pretty soon I'll start doing a opening of that set on my YouTube channel. Yeah, let me close this tab. Is everybody healed? What shall we do? I know once I got out of the gym, I got some kind of like dialogue there. I didn't quite not pay attention. Maybe now it's time to sorry for all the O's, but my brain is starting to shut. It's getting late now. I want to keep my train of thought, so that's how I do it. Pokeball Factory. Perhaps that's where we go. Well, Tyrantrum gets 300 total HP if you use Special Fight. Ooh, okay. Tyrantrum could also be very playable. Gets like Mega type HP for one special. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah? Okay, never mind. Trying to be sneaky here. I don't think we're getting in. Better. Oh, there is an item. Okay, good. Ah. Oh yeah, very helpful. Definitely worth it. Hotwing knows how to fly too, so we can get around. Where shall we go? Maybe go back to Lumios, and then we'll take Route 16. Seems like they're blocking Route 15. Or route, whatever. Frost Cavern. I would imagine that's where Kirum is. Well, no, this isn't Gen 5. What am I thinking? I don't know what really to expect. Kalos is all new to me. Outside of Lumios, I played that Pokemon. I played backwards. Legends Ether 8, and now I'm playing the prequel here. Well, Legends Ether 8, I think is. No, it's not. It's not the prequel. It's the sequel. This is the prequel. So I think let's go back to Lumios. Oh, doodle time. Don, let me not forget, my friends. I gotta do a lot besides play the game. So you say Roserade? Good thing, because I can, of course, bring a tab over here and look at it at the same time I'm on stream. You want to pick the image or pose? This is probably the basic one right here. Not too much detail on the flowers, now that you look at it. They don't look like individual flowers, they just look like bunched up together. Should we go for this drawing? Or this pose, this image? Could go maybe this one too. There isn't a legendary in Frost Cavern? Okay, noted. There's a few Roserade. This one? Always start, I think top to bottom's best. Other one? The basic one, this one. I feel like this one would probably be the easiest too for me to do. The official. Okay, got you, buddy. All right, here we go. And if you want to give me a time limit too, definitely note that. It gives me a push to go a little faster. But I'm starting now. I might have to start over. Well, I need to find $30. I'm hoping to sell one of my vinyl for 20, so yeah. You gotta start selling your body, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. This is the things you do for Pokemon, you know. All right. Let's start off with this piece of hair. Maybe that front piece. So no specific time limit on this doodle. You want me to take my time with it so it can be a good one? Just currently listening to some Pokemon bops. I don't even know where. Oh, we're in Lumio City. Lumios. I feel like I should give myself like a time limit, like 5 minutes or less each time. Because like I'm literally looking at the drawing here, kind of like freehand sketching or tracing in a way. Now remember, I'm doing that brushing motion, so I take my time. Let's take a little peep at the game. Maybe I'll put a smaller tab here. Damn, it kind of sucks. I need to look at the image. There we go. That's better. And look at my character just staring at us. Just like... She's just like... she's, she's insane. Look at her eyes. She has... Okay, she is blinking. Blink if you need help. Anywho, let's get the drawing back up. Finish that. Thank you for your patience. I feel like I'm doing... Yeah, I'm giving its head or its hair like way too much space in this image. Again, I only have so much. I don't want to flip the drawing over yet to show you what I've done, but I only have so much room on this sticky note. Draw strong cards. Oh, that's what I started off with, but let's finish it off here. Maybe start to get its face done now. If I had to guess where we were on the timer, I know I said if I probably should start timing myself like 5 minutes. I guess like 3 minutes have gone by already. My time would be almost already up. This is gonna be a little hard. Down double D. Let me try and draw its eyes. I need to start posting on Instagram whenever I'm live. Just post a quick story and kind of maybe get more viewers in here. Some people aren't always using Discord, you know? I feel like some people weren't so happy with them wanting to do age verification. I don't really care either way it goes. I might be late to the Discord party, but yeah. Man, this might be one of my best drawings yet so far. I'm taking my time. I don't know. So we just got the 6th gym badge. I'd say I'd be happy if we got the 7th or 8th. I'll probably get the 7th with how long I'm taking with this drawing. But that's what it is. Sacrifice that for some good quality. A good Roserade here. There we go. I'm just starting. I'm seeing the tab on both monitors. Looks a little weird. Currently doing a sketch, if anybody's wondering. Thank you for your patience, and thank you to anybody that's tuning in, whether you're chatting or not. Don Double D, DJ Richard 21, anybody else I may have missed. I think that's pretty much it. Whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, of course, you are appreciated. Man, this drawing looks a little goofy. looks a little better. I'm happy with that. Okay, Roserade's head's taking up a lot of this sticky note paper. We'll give it the best I got. God, you still here, my friends? We're so locked in on this drawing. So locked in. Still here, DJ. Okay, appreciate you. Appreciate you. This one's gonna be worth it. But its face has so much detail in these leaves. Okay, that looks about right. You are? Same, but for school. I should be sleeping. All right. Appreciate you all for staying up late with me. You know, it's a late one. I wish I could have started today's stream a little bit earlier, but my cousin just got back from Texas, and I thought he had some stuff that he wanted me to rip on stream, and I was like, should I wait? He's like, no, I mean, if you want to go early. And I was like, I'll kind of wait because I wanted to get that. If I really had started streaming earlier, who knows if I would have even got that card show scavenger hunt video posted. And I really wanted to get that posted this weekend. I'm glad I did that. But sometimes you have to sacrifice time and it sucks. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You have to tell me when it's like, okay, this is like a final, because then I'll be like, okay, then I'll start the gear up to send it to you. Because I can move pretty quick too. That neck looks a little too small. I would say maybe like 5 more minutes of doodling here. I don't think I'll be able to draw Roserade's full body, but I'll try to like get it its arms pretty good. Her arms. I would think of Roserade as like a female Pokemon. All locked in. Would be one of my best drawings yet. This mechanical pencil is honestly a cheat code for me. I love mechanical pencils. Always have growing up. My favorite pencils. Bringing that artistic side back out of me. Would I should. I'll take a look after stream. I'll get back to you. So I'll be streaming for maybe like another hour or so. don't know if you'll be going to bed soon, but you'll find out by the morning. I'll send you. I'll have a picture for you there if you're going to bed soon. All right, now I'm on Rosemary's arm. This should be the last piece of her. I'll do the big reveal. I'm unlike the red roses. Anybody's wondering exactly which arm. Oh, I almost bent the drawing. Kind of did already, but that's okay. Okay, I'm probably going to go after the drawing. I don't know if I'm going to make changes. It's just I match so horribly. And dude, I cannot stand Dragapult right now. Dragapult's #1 op. I know I have some friends that might run that deck, but tired of seeing it. Can't wait for it to go out of rotation next year, I think. Maybe 2 years. Almost done, Don and DJ. Don double DJ. There you go. If you guys ever became a tag team, there's your name. You Canadians. Just giving you some crap, that's all. Might not get all of the roses with an image here. I'm trying to do the best I can. Again, it's so hard to do with freaking sticky note. Dude, I'm feeling super confident in this drawing. One more minute. What time is it? 1:08? Like 12:08 for some of you, or maybe even a little bit sooner than that, or even a different time. Who knows? But I think I am ready for the reveal. Maybe let me just make a small edits. Let me make some lines a little bit darker. I think that should be good. All right, let me draw you. Put your name, and I think I'm ready. And today's dates, I guess we'll say 3/9. Ready? The big reveal. It's coming. It's coming, folks. Thank you for your patience. Don Double D, DJ Richard, the Doodle King. That's another tag team name for you guys. 209 for you? Oh. All right. Well, it's time to get to bed soon. Here is the big reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I told you I couldn't get its body, but there we go. Pretty good. Yeah, I used to be able to draw as a kid, man. I think I still got it. I just take my time, with that brushing motion. Like I said, instead of just sitting there kind of like, like I go strokes. I give it some strokes. But I actually, yeah, I agree. It's pretty good. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I wish I could have fit all of Roserade into. I almost said Rosalia, but Roserade into the sticky note. Sucks that I'm only limited to a small sheet of paper. If I had a bigger sheet of paper, oof, I'd be unstoppable. But let's continue on with the story. I'm probably sure you're sick of hearing this same music. Thank you, Don Double D, for taking my attention away from the screen for a little bit. Well, actually, I was still looking at the drawing, but even still, just looking at some paper, doing a little doodle. I really want to know what that dialogue was. I should have not have skipped that so fast. That's a bad habit of mine when I play Pokemon games, because then I get lost sometimes in like what I should do. Spoilers for anybody that hasn't played Pokemon Legends E3A. That's how it comes to life. You have to battle it. Imagine telling somebody 13 years ago that played this game for the first time that you would have to battle that tower. That'd be insane. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night, Don Double D. Thank you for stopping in and supporting always. You are appreciated, my friends. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow, but I'll have that message and I'll look for those cards for you too. DJ, you as well, my friend. Have a great rest of your night. You are just as appreciated. Thank you for stopping in the stream. I'll see you tomorrow on your stream, most likely. I don't stream Monday, so that's a perfect day to check out DJ Richard. And I suggest anybody, whether you're watching about or hearing this live, check out DJ Richard on Twitch. DJ underscore Richard 21 exactly. It's precisely his username. Okay, well, let me Google this quickly. I'm so lost. So the town I was just at was Lavere. Ridge. I didn't say that. Head north of this. I was literally there. Ball Factory. We're gonna get to I think the 8th gym leader. Then we'll save the last stream of Pokemon X, which will be part 5. We'll do that next weekend. If all goes well. Because I might be doing the pre-release event too. Let's not forget that. See, sometimes, I put stuff so much on my plate on certain days. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's book this day. And I'll completely forget, like, oh, dang, I got to do this certain days. I don't have to cancel other plans. Let's get Hot Wing to fly. Ooh, wrong button. Lavere City. Lavere. I pronounce it. Imperial. I think this one's Saturday, but like 5 o'clock. It's not even showing. Oh, okay. Sunday at 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah, maybe. Write that down. This one is pretty close to me. I want to call each spot and see how many like spots that they have. Each store and see what spots that they have. There we go. I don't want to use the same word because they have different meanings, I suppose. See how many spots they have left at each shop. Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate all Sunday to my grandma and just being there for family. Because if I didn't, I'd probably be seen as a bad person. And I think that's what my grandma would have wanted was me to be there for her. So I will do that Sunday, or actually Saturday, but then I'll have Sunday free to do whatever. And yeah, I think I will participate in my first not perfect order, but my first pre-release event, which will be perfect order. There we go. Can't even speak sometimes. Struggle with getting it out. I want to surf. Pokeball Factory. Oh, there they go. Just gotta talk to Shauna. That's all it took to start this freaking storyline, this cutscene, if you will. How did I not see them the first time? I just wandered right past them. Right, I might write down one more option here. I have the whole sticky note sheet full of 3 options already, though. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock Sunday. And ideally, you want to give yourself about 3 hours for each event. Prepare for that. That one's Saturday, so I don't think I'll be able to make that. Again, there was 21 play locations near me. Some of them are a little further out. Now, this one is the main Pokemon Play store that I know of. Like, this is like the first, I would say, the Pokemon shop to go to in my city. If somebody out of state asked me, hey, where can I get some Pokemon cards? Like, and for sure get so, I would send them probably 2 places. Pokemon stores, exactly. Not like for sports cards, I probably send them elsewhere, 2 different stores. But yeah, I have certain places like where I like to do my play events, I suppose, and where I want to get my cards. I don't even like to get my cards from LCSs anymore because I've dealt with a lot of issues from them. Yeah, what is going on with this page? Doesn't want to load. Eek. Choose distraction. Doors open. What up? Their pre-release event is Saturday at noon, so I don't know if that would work. I think right after pre-release event, I would have to head just straight to this party for my grandmother. I should have copyrighted the flyer. Not copyrighted, screenshotted it. Dang it. One to 5 on Saturday. I'm gonna say, what happened to the game? I need a psychic type of a team. That would benefit me a lot, I think. And Anubis needs to learn a steel type move. That'd be very helpful. Come on, Bone Rush. Mega Evolve. I don't know if that's going to change anything, though. I think I can sneak by there. It was like Team Rockets. Just a little bit. But I'm going to intentionally fight every Team Rock or Team Flare Gun grunts in this place. Team Flare Guns. There we go. Finally, a Pokemon that will be super effective with the move that I'm using. One shot. That was nasty. Just nasty. See, this is where I could use a Psychic type. These poison typers. Ground, I don't know if I'll be able to hit it. It's Aura Sphere. Our way out of this one. And not one shot. Sugar Glider can't hang. I should probably lead off with my Blastoise. A little HP from me. That's what freaking website crashed on me. Monday at 7. Like, I don't, that's Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like the hardest days for me because wrestling's on. I watched that with my great grandfather a lot, whom I work for, so it's kind of hard to break routine. Maybe after he's gone, you know, maybe I'll be able to do some things. But I use those days for wrestling. WrestleMania season coming up too. Not too excited about it. Like AJ Styles, like kind of recently noted. I don't know if that was like straight up dirt sheets or not, but AJ Styles said something about like WrestleMania's kind of lost its glory, its pizzazz. What's going on in here? Have to be every single mayor or member, not mayor. Got that guy. Just gotta beat her. I think. Stop all this madness. Doesn't want to talk to me. Back down now. Can't even see her up here. Okie dokie. Let's see, where is that another one that's kind of closer to me? Card God Shop. I've never heard of that place. It must be new. They're doing it on Tuesday at 7. I've noticed with all of these shops too, they can't overlap either. There's not a shop that hosts the event on the same day as the others, which is a good thing, because, well, maybe not. Because if you're gonna have them on different days and different times, like people may try to attempt multiple, I know people do that, but it kind of gives people a chance, like myself. It depends how many spots are given at each store too. It really all comes down to that. So I have multiple options here. I'm gonna call during the week and figure out what I can get working. Let's go feed that Team Flare member down there. I may have messed myself up, honestly. Yeah, looks like I gotta go back. Maybe I just go this way. Yoo-hoo. I think 7 o'clock would be too late for me to attend a pre-release. Again, they last for about like 2-3 hours, so if you've never attended a pre-release event, I'd say pack your patience. I mean, I haven't. Who am I preaching to? But I guess just a reminder to myself too. Yeah, I think 7 o'clock would be too late because then the thing would be ending at like 10 o'clock, and I can't go for that. I'm an old man now. I gotta be in the house early. Diana, ooh, another one shot. So I think I might be happy with these three options that I have here. 12 o'clock on Sunday, 3 o'clock, or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully the person I talk to on the phone like is knowledgeable about like what's going on. Let me wipe the camera a little bit there. There we go. What do we do now? We've defeated every Team Flare member. I think we gotta get up there. Oh, I thought we did reverse it. That's really reversed now. There it is. She doesn't have a name. Just Team Flare admin. Just should give her a little bit more character or lore to her character. Her Scraggy's getting one shot. Uppercutted. Definitely, if I have a team of six, a Pokemon team of six, Lucario has to be there. Luxray. Man, I don't know. I might have to go with all my favorites. Like that's why. There's a reason they're my favorites. So I probably would have to pick Blastoise. I'd have to pick Lucario. Well, in this order: Shiny Luxray, Lucario, because Lucario's in a lot of Pokemon games. Blastoise, and then Mewtwo. If I'm able to get Mewtwo on my team, that there would be my Psyche type. Do another one-shot Pokemon. They're sending out nothing but Dark types, which I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm gonna just call it. I'm gonna be happy with what I have here. Honeybee Games. I've never heard of this store. Crimson Guild? What the hell is this? Thursday, March 19th. Wow, they get it the earliest. Or maybe the latest. Excuse me. Damn, 19th. They gotta wait a little bit. Definitely not going to that job. I know there's some shops that do pre-releases like a week before Perfect Order or whenever a set's released. Yeah, I'm happy with these three shops that I have here. Please tell me these two have a little bit of character too. Let's go. I'll take the green one. The green baddie. Okay, they do have names. Celosia and Briani? Beats me. Oh yeah, he is easy. Got all the right moves for this one. Wham! They only have one Pokemon each. That's kind of whack. Let's say two more, please. Yeah, get my doodles all situated here. Another Bone Rush. I'm looking through a lot of my old sketches here. Jigglypuff with gigantic eyes. I did Gulpin. I've done a lot of Pokemon. Bidoof. This Bidoof looks really nice. Even for it being done with a Sharpie. I've definitely improved over time for sure. So thank you to anybody that redeems that sketch a random Pokemon reward over on Twitch. This Ditto, kind of like this thing. I'm not gonna punch anybody when I see them. That's just a freebie there. I don't do that kind of thing. I feel like it's a little bit middle schooly, if you ask me. Magikarp, where I had like I think like a couple minutes to draw him from memory. I forgot DK, which is so terrible. His arms coming out of his mouth. It's horrific. Voltorb from memory. I'm really impressed with this Rayquaza done with a Sharpie. I've done Pom Bomb most recently. Banette's. Damn, what is this? Bellsprout fall. It's still a while back. Okay. Now we're kind of in order here and a little bit organized. And then most recently tonight, this Roserade. Always happy to do any kind of sketches for anybody. They don't even have to be Pokemon, you know. Always state that each time. Damn, 11,000 for that win? I'll take it. So lame. What a shame. They stole all the Pokeballs and dipped. Biatches. I don't know what to pick. Obviously, Master Ball, right? I'd be a fool not to. Sorry, she gets the sloppy seconds. Big Nugget's not a bad choice though either. That's a lot of money right there. Oh, you get both. We both get one of each. All right. Thank you, Sharon, for sharing. Your Sharon, your Master Ball with me. You have to make a round on the conveyor belts. I don't know how I'm gonna get that item. I don't know how it's possible. Getting out of here. Oh, wait. There we go. They go all the way around just to do that. Take me out of here. You guys are a little late. Yes, exactly. Took all the Pokeballs by force. But they're for everybody's. How awful. What should we do now? That's true. That's where they didn't even say. Okay, see you guys later. Oh, Caleb. Why did I say Sharon? Caleb. I'm sorry, I got his name mixed up. Wrong name with the letter C. Right, let's head towards that town. I forgot the town's name already. Hollow Clip. If you're in the streets a lot, that's slang for like some gun stuff. Not even slang really. Hollow tips. Not really hollow clips, but hollow tips. Hollow point tips. Something to do with guns though. We received one. And again, I skipped right over it. I don't even I did not recall a single word. Shame on me. We'll figure out our way. They should have moved. Oh, they're still here. Okay, never mind. But I think they moved away from that route, so we should be able to pass there. Where's the Pokemon Center? There we go. So I'll be streaming for about, oh, we're almost at that 2 hour mark. I'll be streaming for about another half hour-ish. Somewhere close to the 2.5 hour mark. Right around there. And then don't forget this upcoming Thursday, TCG Thursday. I already have my Ritz already bought. I bought them from a local vendor. I got 3 packs of Ascended Heroes. Very excited to rip into that set. Now I've been saying that I don't know when I'm going to be ripping Ascended Heroes next because it's just so expensive and it's hard to find. But yeah, I did have to pay the price for those 3-pack blisters. Just almost about retail, which is very unfortunate. Or let me just say resale prices, not really retail, because if it were retail, it'd be a lot cheaper. But that's just not the way things work anymore. Maybe there is a new retail, you know? No, the Pokeball. Lepo Berry. Me off guard. Not just my character. Anubis, the Lucario is absolutely carrying my whole team. The entire team. I need to get better at like having clippable moments. I'm not trying to like clip farm per se, but if something good happens, I need to be sure to clip that. and not just let that moment go by us without at least highlighting it somehow. Right after this battle, I'm looking into my TM bag, see if I have anything metal or steel that I can teach Lucario. Metal is the term for TCG. Steel is for the actual game. And anywhere else, probably in Pokemon Go too. Any other game except the TCG, it's steel. But metal and TCG. I think it's called lightning energy. Like I'm just more so referring to like the energies. So it's not electric energy, it's lightning energy and the TCG for some reason. It's really weird. I wish it was a different way. We'll be here all day. Let's throw Dino in there, get some XP. This move should be super effective against the Swoobat. I had a ton of fun yesterday playing Pokemon Unite. Actually, it's probably the day before. Well, I guess. Saturday night, Sunday morning, early, I guess. Playing Pokemon Unite. It was very fun. What? Flinch. I haven't played that game in over 6 months, is what I estimate. And haven't really missed a beat, you know? Played as all my faves. I like playing as Greninja, Zeraora, Mewtwo, Cinder Ace now. It's starting to be one of my aces or my mains. It's not wings. I feel like there's a new one yesterday I was really digging. Gyarados, I'm starting to love a little bit more. Oh, Buzzwole. I think maybe Buzzwole. Had a really good game of Buzzwole yesterday. Tis a late stream tonight. Sorry to anybody that I'm gonna really soon. Maybe tomorrow. I say things like, oh, maybe Monday or maybe tomorrow we'll try. But the good thing about life is every day is a new chance to start over or start fresh. Throw pancake in there, which is a really good thing, So one of these days I'll start my days earlier so I can get my work day out of the way, get home at a decent time, still have my whole afternoon to do whatever, and also stream a little bit earlier. I need to lock in. I need to lock in a little bit per se. Finally. See, draw is down. We still haven't even hit that 2 hour mark yet. Just a minute or two away. I don't like how he's pointing at me. Wait, more like that. I don't know, something like that. Pokemon Ranger. What kind of wild Pokemon we have over here? I already had a dark type on my team. If it ain't psychic, hit the road. That's free XP though. We'll take it. Man, my beard has been growing back like very quickly. I think I started growing it back right after I cosplayed as Giovanni, early November-ish. So I have not shaved since then. It's been what, 4 months, 5 months? Yeah, I don't know. Some people like the beard, some people don't. I personally, it's whatever to me. Sometimes I like being clean shaven. Sometimes I like having a beard. Right now, I really enjoy like just I guess having a beard. Doesn't bother me too much. It took a while for like one of my sides of my mustache to connect. Like for a while, I had like the backwards like letter C, like my left side of my mustache connected to my beard, but this side it still kind of doesn't even look like it. Maybe with the lighting, but I mean it does. But yeah, it took a while for my mustache to connect to my beard, but here I am, late 20s. Now I'd say got about a not so much of a patchy beard, but I mean pretty full, I guess. Oh, game got a little glitchy there. We got 3 options for pre-release events venues. Hopefully they don't get too packed. I'm gonna call them this week before ahead of time, just to kind of check on things. Aura Sphere. And again, too, got my first ever Chinese card, which is this Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX from Team Up, I believe. This is my second tag team card ever, but my first ever Chinese card. So I did mention that I will probably start to do some Chinese booster box openings over on my YouTube channel. Just not sure when yet. But now I'd be more open to doing it because, again, I used to collect English only. Then it took a while for me to convince myself to get around the ripping Japanese packs. I feel like there's not too much like Japanese quality is just out of this world. It's amazing stuff. Definitely way better than English quality can be. I'd say Chinese quality maybe it's like right on par with English. It's nothing like too impressive, except some of the exclusive artworks that Chinese get. Let's see. Let's take a look. This sounds like a Zelda soundtrack. These are some simplified Chinese exclusive cards: the Captain Pikachu, Quaxley, Fuecoco, and Sprigatito. There's also this Mew too. Limited to only 1,500 copies. This Gengar is really nice. It's Chinese 151. Chinese Eevee Gem Pack. Where's the Arcanine? You could chase after the Cubone too, but I don't know. That's a really nice artwork. I'm glad they get some kind of exclusivity. Meowth would be a really nice card to chase after, or the Gengar, or the Surlage. Even Chandelure. They're all really nice. Where is the Arcanine, though? Maybe I just search for it. Flawless card. We need this card in English. I'm disappointed that Gyarados didn't get like a full art in Scarlet and Violet. That's the best we got right here. I think I may have bought this card already too. Maybe not. But that's the best we got for Gyarados is this card right here. Well, we could have got an SIR or something like this. And a Chinese exclusive or Japanese exclusive even. But I'd say Arcanine's got the better artwork for that one. But before that Chinese exclusive, Arcanine had this artwork. And it's pretty much the same thing as that Gyarados. But then it got this Chinese exclusive. So I think Arcanine's got the better cards in that era. I really want that Arcanine though, so I'll have to buy the booster box for it. I'd say Chinese booster boxes are a lot cheaper than what Japanese booster boxes are going for. Definitely English booster boxes. English booster boxes, out of this world. They're starting off at like the 200s now. They used to be like 160, maybe even cheaper than that. I'm pretty sure some people may remember a time where booster boxes were cheaper than 160. But unfortunately, I do not remember those times. I was not collecting around then. I started collecting, I think early 2022, late 2021, early 2022. I don't know. Somewhere right around there. My little cousin Michael gave me his collection. Well, actually, it was my collection. I gave it to him, and he gave it back to me after some years. And I was like, "Oh snap! I should probably look up some of the prices of these cards, man." You know, I've never done that as a kid. I really didn't know what sleeves and top loaders were until like I was older. I would always keep my cards within a binder though. But yeah, you know, I learned a lot about this hobby over like the last few years. Still learning more each day. I'd say I still love this hobby just as much as I did when I first entered in it. You know, there's some things that may be off-putting, or you know, just like if you can't like an example would be, I guess, is if you can't like find products so easily, that might not inspire you or motivate you to like keep around in this hobby. I know sometimes it could be a little tough for me because I'm like, dude, I don't know what else other products to open. Like I get so tired of ripping the same thing. I've ripped 6 Black Bolt booster bundles, 7 White Flare, and I'm wrapped in a towel. And oh, speaking of, by the way, let's while we're live, good thing I said Black Bolt White Flare, because I got not a pre-order, but I just recently ordered my next YouTube video, a booster box of Black Bolt and White Flare, and it's from a seller in the same state as me, so I should get it fairly quickly. Says it arrived Tuesday or in between Tuesday and Friday, so thinking like Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll have another opening, and then I'm gonna get that posted at some point next weekend. I'm gonna film it and get to work on it right away. I feel like when I don't have YouTube videos to work on, that's when I have like the most free time. I always have something to do though. Always, always, always. Whether it's Instagram posts, just a simple, just editing backgrounds, or you know, taking pictures of cards, stuff like that. Um, Filming card show content, scavenger hunts, IRL live streams, these live streams. There's always so much thought putting to these things. Definitely trying to plan things out a little bit better this year. I've been not so good at it in the past. I used to just let things, you know, go with the flow a little bit too much, but at the end of the day, you're always in control of, let's say, your environment. You're never really in full control of that, but you're in control of your own destiny. There you go. Always in control of your own destiny. Always, always, always. Remember that. Ooh, Pawniard, that's a good one. Is Pawniard Gen 6? Wow, I'm feeling really like a noob right now. No, it's Gen 5, because I remember it being a Black Bolt White Flare. It's got its own artwork, for crying out loud. How did I not remember that? But yeah, even with chat not even moving, I always kind of like have, you know, things I could talk about, even just like not to myself, not like I'm literally sitting here having a whole conversation with myself, but you know, just to update whoever may be watching this VOD or whoever even is tuning in anonymously and not chatting. That's perfectly fine. Don't feel any pressure to jump in the chat unless you want to. You gotta make it to this next town before we run out of time. And at least challenge the gym leader. I think that'd be nice. Do I need to get Anubis out of the active spot? I'm super excited for Collecticon Chicago. I'm not gonna say what day I'm going yet because I'm not trying to like throw off my plans here. And you never know what could pop up. You know, I might need. It's I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. I think actually it might be Saturday, Sunday, but yeah, I might actually need Saturday to do something with my family, or vice versa. So I'm not gonna fully commit yet, but just know I will be going one of those days. That is in my plans. And there are two shows, two Collecticons in Chicago. There's one in April and there's one in October. I'm going to be going to the one in April this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to go twice for October. Maybe. But I'm going to start branching out to different shows that I go to. Again, the card show scavenger hunt that I just posted from this past Saturday. I just posted it, I think, last night, but um, well, actually tonight. What am I talking about? Just posted this card show scavenger hunt video 2 nights, and it was a rather smaller one. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. Wanted to save some money, I guess, for my ticket to Collecticon Chicago 1 and just buying bigger over there. I'm gonna buy some Mewtwo. I'm gonna go Mewtwo crazy in Chicago, I think. But yeah, like I was saying, I think it was my sixth time going to this venue, and I want to kind of switch up going to different venues in my area. I'm going to the same ones. Well, the same two, really. Oh, I said I was going to look at some Steel TMs. That reminded me. Doesn't matter now. Anubis is KO. No Steel knows. That part right there just reminds me of like Zelda. The Zelda soundtrack. Let's see what kind of water Pokemon we can encounter. Nothing over here? That's weird. Weird patch of, or just a weird path there and ends. The dead end. Interesting. Take this whole the river all the way down. I think next weekend, if all goes well. Remember, I do have the pre-release event. I don't want to put too much. Let's not think too much ahead. I was gonna say I might play this game a little bit longer, but again, I have to do the pre-release event. If it's gonna be on Sunday, most likely is because I won't have Saturday to much free time on Saturday because I gotta dedicate that day to my grandma, honoring her. Doesn't feel quite real to say. No. Wait, you can only protect yourself. Whack. Roost. I was gonna say I don't even think we're gonna get the green, but I was wrong. I'm super excited for the Black Bolt White Flare booster boxes to show up. Wow, we're back in the red already. But this is for sure going to be my final time ripping Black Bolt White Flare. Never again will I touch those sets. So we have to go out with an absolute bang. We have to pull one of the monochromes. Again, Victini monochrome is a promo in Japanese. So I don't know how you get it. Japanese. How do you buy it? It's expensive though. There's eBay right there. Competition top prize. Scramble prize apparently. Whatever that is. But yeah, that's the Victini monochrome. We'd only be able to get the Zekrom or I always type in Google. That's just the way I am. Sorry, it's just because easier for me to go straight to the search engine. Where's the game? Flame on. Let's end. took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, let's look for Zekrom too. Both 597 for both. Dang, I should have just bought the card straight up, honestly, instead of just buying the booster box. But makes for a better YouTube video. What great would it be just to buy the card and be talking about the card for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes? We love to do openings, not just talk about cards, you know? What good is it? Right, let's close these windows. Finish our gameplay today. No more opening of windows. And no more duels for tonight. I should not ban that. No! I'm not even paying attention what I'm doing here. Flame charge. Acrobatics. Oops. Now I'm gonna have to learn. Well, I have flame charge. TM I can learn. We'll learn it right back. We'll go to the move tutor if we even have to. I don't think it's gonna be effective, so we have to serve. Unfortunately, gonna KO my hot wings. Oh, excuse me. Who is this trainer? Roost. Hang in there. I just keep bringing his HP down. Oh wow, took out my own Pokemon and the opponent's. Oops. Sugar Glider. Nah. These two trainers. Alright, let's pay attention to this hollow clip. Lysandre? I personally would think it's the way it's spelled Lysandre, but some people say Lysander. Lysandre, even. It's L, either way. Stumbled right in her path. I think we'll make it to the town of the 7th gym leader. We'll probably save off there. I don't know if we'll give it an attempt tonight. I feel my eye is starting to get tired already. Let me see if there's anybody playing this game even. Start to do some research if there's anybody playing this game. I'll raid out to them on Twitch, that is. Not able to raid out yet on YouTube. I can't even raid out to the same... I can't even... The quick filters, it doesn't have same category, so... I might not raid out to anybody tonight, unfortunately. I mean, I could raid out to somebody that's not playing this game. Doesn't always have to be that way. I could just raid out to somebody that I support. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't have too many people that I support. They're streaming tonight. Just a few. So I'll probably just end stream the way it is. YouTube, that's the way it goes most, pretty much all the time now, but for Twitch, I typically raid out to somebody. Once I get to that point on YouTube, though, I will be raiding out the channel, so best believe that. Gotta share that love around. Might not be as easy to find like other channels, just like as it is like on Twitch, but you know, we'll do it if we're able to, or I don't want to say like as needed, as often as we can. These moves that I'm using aren't cutting it. I guess we're gonna have to go all the way with Pancake. Let's use cut. And I'm immobilized too, it's not helping. Pancake getting critical. Critted. Surf. That wasn't a critical, but did a lot of damage. All up to you, Sugar Glider. Sugar. Should be able to do it. Only one level difference. Right? And just a little bit of HP. Thank you. Wow, another whole nother Pokemon. And it's electric too, it's not gonna help. I might lose this one, embarrassingly. Maddox, maybe? That's probably not gonna do a whole lot. I should have double teamed. Okay, we got in yellow. And, I don't say, how did it go to sleep? But, just use rest, probably. Let's use double team now. The animation got worse over time. Oh, it's too late to use Snore. Bam! I'll chit now to Dene. There we go. It's the last one on their team. Sugar Glider gets all the XP. My last Pokemon that's alive. This way, right? Please, nobody else want to battle me. Or, nope, I'm not in the mood to battle with anybody else. Den DeMille Town. Hey, why, hello, Belly. Bailey. Get in my Bailey. Dexio. Do you remember the Pokemon Lysander mentioned? And I can't be sure, I guess. Xerneas. Gives life, energy to plants and Pokemon, makes them full of vitality again. So, if you did not know, Xerneas, or the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon X, is the one that gives life. The legendary Pokemon for Pokemon Y is Yveltal, and that Pokemon takes is the Pokemon of destruction. One gives life, one kills. As dark as it sounds. You just missed him, man. You just missed him. He's walking south if you want to catch him, though. Well, if you're off, you're off. All right, where is Pokemon Center? Right up there, right? No? Interesting. Interesting. Frost Cavern, we made it. Don W says there's no legendaries there, so I think we'll save this for next stream. I want to find the gym leader though, maybe at least challenge it. I'm gonna presume it's gonna be a ice type gym. And I got hot wings for that. Remember, I have to teach it a fire type move, flame charge once again. Accidentally learn acrobatics. Let's attempt the gym leader. Get the 7 bin jets. What? That's not even a word. Bin judge. The 7th gym badge. We'll get the 7th gym badge. We'll save the 8th and the Elite Four for the 5th and final playthrough of Pokemon X. Tell me the TM's going away. Okay, still there. Nice. We don't have any Pokemon that learns Rock Smash, but I think we do in our PC. Might be Gible. Yeah, we'll teach Grass not to pancake. It's a really good move. The heavier the target, the greater the move's power. Let's get rid of Vine Whip. And if Emolga can learn Thunderbolt, let's teach it to it. Perfect. They can learn Shockwave right now. Shockwave or Thunderbolt has a lot more power than Shockwave. Shockwave has 60. Electro Ball has, based on the faster the user is than the target, the greater the move's power. So it's really nice pairing with Pancake. Sugar Glider and Pancake all depends on how fast or heavy your opponent is. All right, that's good enough for now. Where's the gym? Where'd that gym be? Big Root. That might be nice for Pancake. 13. Thank you for the raid, buddy. How was stream? How was stream? You gotta use the raid emote on myself, the one you made for me. How are the matches? Currently, just made it to, I forgot the name of this town, but currently playing Pokemon X. We've defeated 1 gym leader tonight. Got the 6th gym badge. We're currently on the 7th. Cannot hear me. Is the game too loud? There you go. How about that? Sorry about that. It might be a little bit. Depends if you're using headphones or not, I guess. Maybe not. Yeah, currently just playing Pokemon X right now. We've made it to the 7th gym leader. Currently looking for the gym. Den de Mealtown. Let's see what's in here. How did stream go, though? Hopefully that's a little bit better, though. I muted the game volume so you can just straight up hear my voice. Music may be a little bit loud. Went well. That's good. Do you keep record of like wins and losses? Facade. I think it was the cable for my headphones, actually. Let's see. Hopefully the game audio is not booming in your headphones. If it is, I could turn it off for you. I do not have it. A reserved person? Which I say yes. Wow. Not usually. You just play. Interesting. I mean, not interesting, but fair enough. No game volume good. Okay, good, good. Glad to hear it. Sounds good. So maybe I do Frost Cavern. Oh, we got the Master Ball. Oh, congrats on the Master Ball. Getting there. I know it's pretty easy achievement for you to do, but always nice to get there in every battle pass, isn't it? I feel like if you just got stuck at like ultra rank and never got to master rank, oh my god, I'm sure that probably bugged the heck out of you. But for all of the Raiders and 13 stream, if you're new to my channel, my name is Real Deal Rips. I play mostly Pokemon games, but I a slew of other games as well. I played Donkey Kong, Mario, just a lot of Nintendo games, really. Some sports games, a little bit of everything. Overwatch, Fortnite, Rocket League, just to name a few, but mostly Pokemon. And I play Pokemon TCG Live on Thursdays. I wish I played it more days out of the week, but then I would have to rip more products on stream. I feel it was a more chill climb recently. Nice. I finished the battle pass like fairly quickly, so I'd say it's been pretty easy for me. Oh wow, look, I'm facing myself. That's my real name. My real name is Neil. I gotta write you? What? Stomp some people hard pretty nice. Nice. What deck were you running? Were you running Bolt? Not Zard Bolt, right? I think Zard's going out of rotation. What you gonna do, man? That Zard going out of rotation. No, that's hurting some feelings. And then I'll probably keep in touch with you after stream. But 13, I might have a Pokepad for you. Just because I feel bad. You're like the only person I know that actually takes like this TCG stuff serious in real life, you know? So I want to help out some way. But I only have one Pokepad. I'm going to be ripping some more Ascended Heroes and stuff. Upcoming week though, Thursday stream. Nope, not to be right back. Full screen. Man, I pay way too dang much for these blisters, but anything to have some product to rip on stream, right? We had to. You finished the battle pass before the first ladder. Oh wow, that was super quick. Because I have a lot of trainer points that I use to. I save them up each time for each pass, so I can Pokepad. Started with Terrabox. I hear you mention that quite a lot, but I don't know if I've like ever really asked like what's all in that deck. I think it's the one with like Noctowl, right? And not Terrapagos. I think Joltik maybe? Not Joltik box? Somebody suggested a Joltik box a while ago. The Pokepad. He's like itching over there. Like, is that y'all got some of them Pokepads? Like the Dave Chappelle meme? Tyrone Biggums. I got a Marowak too. I got some nice Pokemon on that team over there. Let's throw my real deal rips out there. My online alias is going up against my real name. How funny is that? Ace Trainer Neil sent in that Marowak, and it's getting KO'd. Wow, okay, that was wrong. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you 13 about that Pokepad and stuff. It's in on sleeve and everything already from Ascended Heroes ETB. One of those Pokemon sleeves that you get. Wow, look at the hiccups. Yes, absolutely. Defeated myself. What's there to do in here? I was literally about to Google it. What is there to do in Frost Cavern? Let me see one thing. Even if there is a gym leader in this town. Look up my own spoilers. Dendemable. It's a town. I don't think it would have a town would have a gym. Does not. Route 17. So we take route. Oh, we go through Frost Cavern to get to Route 17 or Route 17, and we should be going to Anastar City, and that's where the seventh gym leader will be. I would say, look at how many towns or cities we have left to explore. Corriway Town, Corriway, and then Snowbell Town. That's definitely gonna be an Ice type gym leader, and the Pokemon League. So let's at least get to Anastar City, and then we'll save off there. Dude, Streamlabs is annoying. Definitely, yeah, tell Streamlabs to get banned. But let me read your message on full entirety. It's a fairly simple deck. It rotates around what the meta is. They always include the owls. Okay, gotcha. But you got Wellspring Mask, Teal Mask, Corn. Oh, we got all of them and all the Ogre except Hearth Flame. Hearth Flame, I'd say, is probably the weakest in TCG. The weakest link. The new Koraidon. Oh, that's the Terra type one, definitely. From Ascended. You could even run Miraidon too, but I don't know how playable it actually is. But you could run the Terapagos if it answers something. Fair enough. Got you. What does so that's the Terra part of it, I suppose, right? With all those. What is the box? Is it secret box? Is the ace spec? No, no, we don't want to go way back. Yo. Down hits Mega Kang for weakness. Oh yeah, definitely. That's gonna mollywop that freaking Mega Kang scan. You get 3 prize cards. Absolutely right. I'll battle with this fatso. This hiker. Why are all the hikers like big boys, you know? they're a little overweight or hefty fellows. If they're hikers, you know, wouldn't they be like in shape? Just food for thought. Box is just a term in TCG for toolbox. Got you. Okay. That is noted now. Beating that into my brain. All that it means it has outs for most the meta. Gotcha. Gotcha. So box anything is some trouble in the TCG world. Dude, I'm hoping. Are you going to be participating in any Perfect Order pre-releases? I'm really hoping to participate in my first this upcoming weekend. So just recently, I lost my grandma. Sucks because I found out about it on stream, but I'm going to dedicate this upcoming Saturday to her. No plans outside of that. But then Sunday, I pretty much have that entire day free. So I am for sure going to. Yes, Don Double D actually told me that earlier. Somebody that was chatting with me earlier in my stream. Thank you for that. But yeah, dude, it sucks. It was so random. You know, that's always it's never a good time. But I like streamed a little bit earlier in the day, took a break, a couple hours, and then I got back on stream like 5 to like 15 minutes later. That's when I found out. I was like, damn, man. And somebody, I think Lady Scizor suggested I take a break. She was new to my channel, but yeah, it sucked. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm doing okay. Definitely looking forward to the pre-release event though, participating for the first time. Mine's not till 21st. So I wrote a few options down. I looked at there was about 21 options that popped up when I looked at the pre-release or event locator on the Pokemon website. I don't know. Maybe half of those were like a little bit too further out from me, maybe like an hour or so. Like I'm just not gonna drive that far for a pre-release event. So I'm sorry. But there's a few closer shops near me. I want to call them this upcoming week, kind of see how many spots they have going, and then if they're expecting a lot of people, then I might get a better idea of like if which one I'll go to, I guess. But I have 3 options written down here. But yeah, worse than just not pulling Pokemon pads, Ascended Heroes, man. This set, to me, it feels like it's harder to get than Prismatic. but for some reason the hit rates are a lot better in Ascended Heroes than Prismatic. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you can't find the product, it must mean it's really good. Ascended Heroes, I will admit, it is really good. It's a lot better than... Because I'm not so much of like a Eevee nerd, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't love Eevee that much, so I wasn't so crazy about Prismatic. It was okay, but I definitely say Ascended Heroes. The pull rates are so much better. I've gotten like a small sample, and then I'm gonna be hosting a giveaway in my Discord server like next month for some booster bundles. So I'll give you another opportunity at some more Pokepads there. But yeah, I did hear that the Perfect Order booster, not booster bundles, build and battle kits will have some Pokepads in them, which will be nice. Alleviate that pain a little bit from not having them. My locals was supposed to get some. They didn't get any at all. Scalpers got them. People, man. There's people out there that always have money to burn. Oh, it's reprinted? Got you. Well, I hope it's a lot easier to pull in Perfect Order. I would think it would be. I was telling Don Double D earlier, like, think back to like when Shrouded Fable. I want to say it was delayed a little bit, but definitely there was a lot more playables, like Night Stretcher, for example, that came out in Shrouded Fable. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it came out a little bit earlier, but it was more prominent, like, and easier to pull in that set. But yeah, I sure hope so, man. I don't know why getting a bulk card like that is so expensive now. It's outrageous. Definitely some manipulation of the market, if I feel. And what is this blade made of? Doublade. Double-aid. But I'm hoping I could pick up some more product for this upcoming stream. I know I just showed you the 2 3-pack blisters, but maybe a few more packs. I am thinking of going to get some cards graded this upcoming weekend. Just film the first bit of like me sending them off. And then in like 3 months later, finish the rest of the video and edit it and post it. Doublade. Duh. I think we made it through it, right? Looks like it. Round 17? No, this looks like the same. Just where we came from. Wow, okay. Wow. I feel like we should just call stream right there. But no, we'll get through this cave, then get to the next town. How did I not realize that was the beginning? Any extra Aeroco coins? I only have the one. And I'd say that one's like the best looking one too, compared to Larry. Well, we can work something out. Perhaps. Like I said, we could talk after stream. We'll figure something out. If I go this way. I feel like I've already tested this way. I don't think so. Yeah, for sure. All right, sounds good, buddy. This way. There we go. I'm starting to lose my voice, I feel like. Or getting sick or something. I don't. Hopefully not. All right, so we are going the right way now. Looks like I'm going to be going for 3 hours in this stream. I was anticipating a little bit over 2 hour minimum. That's all right. I never take gifts or girl for help. Well, appreciate it, bro. I always like try to help people I know that would like actually appreciate it, you know. I wish I had more Pokepads, but I only have one, so I was gonna eventually like try to save it, just in case like I get out there and start battling. But I don't take it as seriously as you do. You know, you've actually participated in regionals and stuff, which makes me like proud to know you. So anything I can do to help, you know, I will offer. I still appreciate the emotes that you made for me too. The Pawniard Raid one is actually the most used across my channel, so appreciate it once again. I started streaming a little bit. The same here, man. I started at like 11 tonight. This 1 hour threw me off a little bit. Dude, Streamlabs, get bad. You didn't see exactly what fingers there were, but I'm sure you could probably tell. How do you change that? Okay, let's go to streamlabs.com, see what's going on. We need to unpermission them. Please tell me this is the right account. Success. I don't know which one of these Pokemon do I like more, like Sock or Throw. I think I like them both equally. All right, let's see. Account settings. Information. I don't use slaps. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me see. I'm on the Streamlabs website right now. See what I can. Yeah. Throw is just completely wiping my team. No, see now it's not here. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is why I stopped streaming on Streamlabs too. 13, you actually inspired me to stop streaming on Stream. Maybe I shouldn't show like everything here. Some of this stuff might be personal. Hold that. Okay, let's unactivate cloud. There we go. YouTube, turn it off. Now it's inactive on both. So now we should really have no problems with Streamlabs. Thank goodness. Acrobatics. Dude, I just got this first ever Chinese card today. Tag team Mewtwo and Mew. I don't have this card. I don't mind it because it was gifted to me. I don't care what grading company it is. I think it's like my second CGC slab. It's in a 9, whatever. But I'm still eternally thankful for the gift. Some people thought of me, you know. I know a few collectors that will just send me cards and not care because they collect. I appreciate that so hard. Right? I mean, because sometimes they just sit there for me too. So I would rather them go to somebody that's going to use them, or I don't know, somebody that appreciate them more, I guess. It's not that I wouldn't appreciate them. Where do I go? Across the water? Yep. This is a weird cave. Go downstairs. But also, they've opened a ton of. It's insane, dude. I've opened a Pokemon Center ETB. That's where I got the Pokepad from. I've opened two pack blisters. I've opened a mini tin already. It's tough out here, bro. It's tough. And for the mini tins too, bro, they're like going for like 25, 30 bucks. Insanity. Like I was kind of saying earlier, I think there's a new market price, if you will, or new MSRP. Touching it can make you freeze. I think that's where I would evolve like Eevee into Glaceon, I believe. Or just use Ice Stone. I don't know if they made that a thing in this game. But I remember in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum that you had to take it to a certain location to evolve it. Any extra mini tens? I might. Depends who you're looking for. I might have a few. Do I have any extra? Look at all these mini tens right behind me. Let me go this way. I might. But I have some more on the table that are like right behind me here. Some black bolt, white flare tins. depends who your favorite is. Why do you ask? Do you need them for like storing like game dice or damage counters or something? Doesn't matter what it is. A friend wants an empty one. Oh, got you. Okay. Can't find any anywhere. Dude, mini tins. Yeah, that's true. They can be kind of hard to find nowadays. Wow, I just came from that way. Setting myself up for any and every battle here. Right now I'm looking at a Volcarona and Emolga tin. There's a Aloma Lola and Pyokumaku, I think. There's a Mega Kangaskhan, Riolu, Duramaku. I have to look at all of them. So I'll send you a picture of like maybe all the mini tins or maybe the ones I'm willing to part with. I'll send you a picture. Then we'll talk about all the cards you may need. And then the Erica coin too, maybe even. I'm not for the trainer coins. I don't really mind. Like Erica's not one of my favorite trainers, One I would just throw away. Oh, don't say that. I don't want to give you my worst. Damn, Dino got spanked. I know what you meant. No need to correct yourself. Man, my whole team is almost whites. It literally does not matter. All right, sounds good. I'll find something. I should have that for you then. I'll plan on sending that to you. Well, we'll talk, but maybe I'll get that sent out to you some point this week. But then probably get there like right before pre-release event time. So you say you're not going until the 20 something? Let me see. 26th, 27th? Let me scroll up a little bit. I know you told me. 21st. No need to retype. I got you, buddy. 21st is when you're going. So I'm going on the 15th most likely. But I saw I mentioned that there were 21 results that popped up near me for like play event stores. 10 of them, or like more than half of them, were probably like hour away. So I'm not trying to go that far. But the rest that were near me, most of them were like next Saturday or next Sunday. Again, Saturday I'm dedicating to in that day just to honor my grandma all day long. And then Sunday I'll have available. But then there's some places that are doing it at like Monday, Tuesday, or even like Thursday even. I think like the following Thursday. Could be wrong. Let me see. Oh, yeah, the following Thursday. 16th, 17th, and the 19th. And they're all at 7 p.m. And I don't think I want to do it that late. So I have 3 options here. Either 12 p.m. Sunday, 3 p.m., or 5 p.m. And I know I should... What would be some advice from you, my friend, for somebody like me that would be going to a pre-release for my first time? I know they last about like, 2-3 hours each time. Do you know like how much a build-in battle kit or like entry would be? Maybe like 25, 30? Should I pack snacks? Like, let me know what kind of thing. Like, what would you... Give me some good tips, bro. We've been looking for months. Some guy had 15 for an empty one. My God, bro, I don't. We'll work something out, man. I might like an emote or something. Some art. We'll make it fair. Foot goes in. That's hilarious. Man, I'm getting whites in this frost cavern. I think I might call a stream pretty soon. I don't think there's any way I make it within 7 minutes to the next. Not that I'm trying to be strict on like stream time here, but it is late now. I should probably get to bed very soon. With this hour ahead now, we've lost an hour. I think I'm probably gonna get sleeves. Okay, I do have sleeves already. 15-ish about each energy. Get an okay breakfast, some water. I'm about to take a picture of your chat if you don't mind. So I can share it with my cousin. Oof, what is... Camera got a glare like that. There we go. hang out afterwards, get dinner with cool people. That sounds like a beautiful idea. Dude, if you were still streaming, I would have probably rated out to you. But I was talking about that there's not too many people that I support that are streaming, whether they're streaming the same game or not. Um, People that I just channels that I follow on Twitch, not too many. It still says you're live for some reason too. I had to refresh. But yeah, I'm going to be ending stream very shortly. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Thank you, 13 Degrees, for the raid tonight. Always got to acknowledge the love shared around and people participating in chats. And finally, we got Streamlabs to shut up. Finally, it's now inactive on both Twitch and YouTube, so shouldn't give anybody any more problems. Actually, now we really turn it off. Turned off link protection, word protect, or paragraph protection, Zalgo text, whatever that is. Here's what I'm looking at. Streamlabs, all this stuff. We're turning it off. It's inactive on Twitch and YouTube now, so we're all good. But definitely some solid advice from 13. If anybody's wondering about going to your pre-release event for your first time, I got my sleeves right here. I don't know if they need to be Pokemon official, but I got some Dragon Shields. The Anniversary Special Edition, Blue Silver Matte Duels. Bought these quite a while back. When I was still going to LCSs, but I don't do that anymore. I order everything offline, or I buy them from vendor friends. I have connects now. Time to start using them. But anywho, I don't think I'm going to rate out to anybody, because again, not too many. No, they don't have to be. Got you. Okay, well, as long as they're sleeves, just in case, we get a hit or something. Again, I don't think I'm gonna rate out to anybody because there's not too many channels that I support on Twitch to rate out to. So I'm gonna just end stream the way it is. Next time I will be streaming is Thursday, TCG Thursday. We're gonna be ripping these bad boys and maybe some. Yep, bars are moving. Okay. Dude, it's so weird. I don't know what happened there. But hopefully you can still hear me a little bit. I'm sorry we had technical difficulties. I wanted to show you the 3-pack blisters that I had. But yeah, I must have accidentally messed with one of these wires that are plugged into my USB. So I'm going to just leave it at that, I suppose. We're just got an epic fail here. Maybe I can switch the camera. I can at least use my crappy default camera, which it's blocked. I have like a little tissue. You can see it. It's like blocking, or just I have it there so it's level my camera to keep it straight, but this should fix it here. That's why it doesn't look like all the way clear like that. But there I go. Finally fixed it. All right, maybe I'll show you these two. You've seen them though. You know what they look like. Charmander and Ghastly. We're going to be ripping these on this upcoming Thursday, TCG Thursday stream, and potentially some more stuff. I'm going to try to pick some more products up when I go drop off some cards to be graded. With that being said, though, much love, everybody. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I will see you on the next live stream, TCG Thursday.